Hey everybody, I'm working on a statement to help us get decrim. So, if you don't mind, give it a listen. Give me your opinion at the bottom. It's fairly long, so sit down, turn your volume up, and give me an opinion in the comments. Kentucky activists have been working diligently for years to correct the outdated cannabis laws. In 2018, we historically had our medicinal cannabis bill, HB 136, get through the House committee only to be stopped by the Republican House Floor Leader Jonathan Schell, a hemp farmer from Garrett County. This was a conflict of interest that was allowed inside our House of Representatives. This same person has just been elected to Commissioner of Agriculture and will definitely hinder the cannabis industry every chance given. In 2023, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear signed an executive order for medical marijuana. This executive order covers 21 qualifying conditions and protects people from being sentenced to cannabis crimes if they have a doctor's note and an out-of-state receipt from a dispensary with their products. Remember, when the medical bill goes into effect in 2025, the law only covers 5 qualifying conditions. That means the 17 remaining qualifying conditions that have previously been covered will now be subject to arrest and incarceration, which will lead to unnecessary arrest of our citizens that utilize cannabis for medicinal purposes. In 2023, March, Kentucky legislators created and passed a medical cannabis bill that was written by the Kentucky GOP, Grand Old Party. This medical bill is the most restrictive medical cannabis bill in the United States by our legislators' own admission. In this bill, it was said, if you do smoke this product, which is against the law and will be written on the package, that you will not only lose your medical cannabis card, you will go to prison as you should. This was stated by the Republican representative who created the bill, Jason Nemes. The statement is a true example of what the legislators' true intentions are. Kentucky General Assembly is currently halfway through their lawmaking session, and there are multiple cannabis-related bills that are getting attention. There is a marijuana DUI bill that, if passed, will make all cannabis consumers eligible for DUI anytime they are behind the wheel. That basically means medical cannabis consumers would not legally be able to possess a driver's license in Kentucky. This is the wrong way to financially gain from cannabis in Kentucky. Our citizens should not be extorted and dehumanized for utilizing a plant that is readily available on all our surrounding borders. There's a recreational cannabis bill that has been mentioned that would immediately add an extra 44% tax to all cannabis products. Our Kentucky citizens deserve better than this. Kentuckians should not have to pay this state an extra 44% to gain the rights of cannabis back. There is also a decriminalization bill, which is SB 73, that's been introduced into our Senate. It is quite simply a red tape bill that focuses on how to criminalize Kentuckians even further. This bill is a horrible example of cannabis reform. It needs red. If you want to vote on something, make sure it's not that, because it's a horrible bill. In Kentucky, we currently have legal access to very potent hemp-derived THC products. These products are the same products that will be available as medical cannabis in 2025. Kentuckians are getting arrested and charged with crimes for hemp products that are available nationwide, including Kentucky. These charges are being written as marijuana crimes such as possession and DUI. These charges and accused crimes are detrimental to Kentuckians' way of life, and this inhumane practice needs stopped immediately. I own Kentucky CBD Pharmacy in Nicholasville and Danville, Kentucky. We work directly with medical professionals to show them how to effectively use cannabis to reduce or even eliminate opioid consumption for chronic pain patients. We're working with world-renowned anesthesiologists and general practitioners alike to teach them the things that our Kentucky legislators simply do not understand. Together with Kentucky Cannabis Freedom Coalition and support from the ACLU and LEAP, we have 2 bills in Frankfort that have been created by Kentuckians for Kentuckians. House Bill 72 is cannabis decriminalization. No red tape, no ridiculous tax, just simply giving Kentuckians back the freedom that prohibition took away almost 90 years ago. House Bill 160 is an amendment to the Kentucky Constitution that would allow Kentucky citizens to vote on cannabis for themselves. This bill would create a ballot initiative that would let the citizens decide on cannabis laws themselves. We, Kentucky Cannabis Freedom Coalition and Kentucky CBD Pharmacy, feel that Kentucky citizens are more than capable of making these decisions themselves, especially since our state representatives have failed miserably year after year to do so. It's also worth mentioning that the National Institute of Health posted a confirmed study that cannabinoids block cellular entry of COVID and all emerging variants. This study was made because cannabis consumers worldwide noticed the antiviral effects of cannabinoids and kept them from becoming as sick as everyone else was getting during the COVID pandemic. This study was originally confirmed less than a mile from our state capital in Kentucky, at Kentucky State University, and then was reconfirmed at Oregon State University. This isn't just a study in a petri dish. This has been seen worldwide and then proven in a petri dish. So be very clear about that. It is well past time to protect our Kentucky citizens from these outdated laws that have hurt so many. With the current science available, we urge Kentucky governor and the state representatives to step aside and allow Kentuckians the same rights and freedoms as the states surrounding us. Let me know what you think in the comments. Argue it if you want. That's what's happening. We need you.